Let's get straight into it. Contract, it's out at the end of the year. Where are you at with it?
Yeah, I thought that might be the first one off the bat. It's still obviously in negotiations with the club, and it is what it is at the moment. I think we're obviously still chatting and trying to get things sorted, and it's just taking us time, like anyone else. I think it's probably been publicised a fair bit more than most lately, but it's just taking us time, and we're slowly working through it.
How do you feel when you hear the dollar figures being thrown around, 1 million, 1.1, 1.2, and it gets bigger and bigger every week by the sounds of it? How does that make you feel? Is there pressure with that?
Oh, it's a little bit of pressure. That's sort of a bit of outside stuff. That's something all my manager's taking care of. I'm here to play footy at the end of the day. I'm not here to talk about money and things like that. So, that's my manager's sort of side. He's dealing with all that sort of stuff, and I'm just trying to focus on footy now as much as I can. Got round one coming up, so that's my main priority at the moment.
Do you think you're worth that much money? It's a lot of money.
Oh, it is a lot of money. I don't know. Well, couldn't put a value on. I don't think what I'm worth. I'm only worth what someone's willing to pay at the end of the day. But I'm not running out there worrying about dollar figures. I'm worrying about just playing good footy. And at the end of the day, if it is whatever it is, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just here to play footy.
And you're happy at West Coast?
Yeah, very. I've stated that from the start. I love the club, love my teammates, love the coaching staff. So there's no reason why I wouldn't be happy here at all.
Would your preference be to stay if the dollars matched up? Would your preference be to stay?
I'd love to. Of course, that's my main objective. We're still obviously talking to the club and not to worry about too much else except trying to sort out with the club as much as we can.
And what is it about the club that really is attractive?
Oh, like I said, I love my teammates. Is probably the main one. I love the coaching staff that we've got. I love everyone involved at the club. To be honest, I'm pretty biased towards the footy club, but I love it. So there's no reason for me to think anything else.
There's been talk in the past about perhaps linking up with your brother.
Yeah.
Do you talk to him much about your upcoming decision or anything like that?
Oh, a little bit, not too much. Like I've said before, we've both got different careers and different paths and things like that. Mitch is pretty happy at Adelaide, and I'm pretty happy here. So he sort of talked to me a bit about it, all this sort of media stuff around it. But other than that, no, we haven't really spoke too much.
I might be completely wrong here, but I think I heard on the radio this morning you might be expecting a baby. Is that?
Yeah.
Does that impact your decision at all?
Oh, of course. I've got to worry about my future and family's future. That's a big decision to make, not just for myself, but family and things going forward like that. So it does affect it a bit, but at the end of the day, I'm here to play some footy and let that sort of do the talking rather than anything else.
How long do you think you'll leave it until you make a decision?
Oh, I don't know. It could be next week, could be end of the year. We're just sort of slowly trying to work it out, and there is no timeline on it. It's just sort of ongoing at the moment.
What have the rest of the players been saying? Often they've
been giving me a bit of flack about it. Yeah. I've been taking the piss out of myself a fair bit, to be honest, as well. It's gone blown up a fair bit. So, the boys have been good. It's all a bit of fun banter, but you've got to expect that when things are getting thrown around the media like they are.
What's the biggest consideration, Jeremy? Is it the length of the deal, like to secure your future long term, or? Yeah,
that's probably the ideal. Is this could be my last contract, I guess, or if it is a long one, is probably that long term security. I reckon that's probably what everyone would be wanting, is that long term security. So I guess that's sort of something we've been aiming at with my management group.
It didn't seem to impact you. I mean, from what we've seen in the pre-season, you were dominant again on the weekend down back. So it's not affecting the way you play football at all. No,
I'm trying everything so it doesn't affect it, because that's the main reason I'm here. Like I said, I'm here to play footy, and if it does start to impact it, we're going to have problems. But at this stage, it's not, and I'm hoping going forward it's not. And so I'm here today so we can sort of, I guess, put it to bed and focus on footy.
If it does drag out the whole season, do you think you can just put it aside and continue?
Yeah, I'll have to, I think, because like I've said it 15 times now, but I'm here to play footy, and that's what I'm going to focus on, playing good footy for the club, and doing everything I can on that side of things. And my management group and everyone else can sort all that sort of stuff out behind the scenes, and but I'll be focusing pretty heavily on the footy stuff.
Sydney next week, finally some real games to play. Have you seen much of them over the pre-season?
Yeah, a little bit. They're looking good. I'm sure they'll want to bounce back from last year's start. That's something we've sort of highlighted. Is obviously that was pretty well documented their start last year. I'm sure they'll come out firing, and they're a great side. Everyone knows how good a side Sydney is, so we'll have our hands full, and we'll be preparing as much as we can for them.
You don't usually play on Buddy directly, but you do obviously come in. What's the plan to try and stop someone like Buddy Franklin, who's so mobile, so dominant?
It's probably a bit of a team effort down back. Like you said, we don't have a normal shutdown defender on Buddy all the time, but it's a team effort from us down back, but also the whole team. If we can slow the boys coming down, would be awesome. But yeah, he's such a good player. You've got to make sure there's a few boys keeping an eye on him.
You've got a couple of Australians under your belt already, but it seems like you've had a really good summer. Is there anything particular you're working on to become a better player this season? Yeah,
just small things with defensive sort of stuff. A lot of leadership stuff, I think. I've sort of come to leadership group the last couple of years. We got a younger list this year as well, so a lot of young boys coming in. So I'm going to try to help them a little bit more with leadership sort of stuff. But just try to stay consistent as I can, I guess. Is probably my main goal at the moment.
Were you pretty bullish this team can achieve a bit this year? I think four captains picked you to be in the 8th season. What are your expectations? Yeah,
well, obviously that's what we're playing for. Everyone's playing to try and make finals. There's no reason why we wouldn't be doing anything different. I feel we've had a pretty good pre-season. All the young boys that have come in have meshed pretty well, and yeah, that's our expectation. We want to go as far as we can. We're focused on Sydney next week, but I think like everyone, we're trying to get as high as we can on the ladder, and I think we can do it. But we'll be focused on Sydney next week before we get too far ahead of ourselves.
What came out of the review from Sunday?
Yeah, we had a pretty stern review. It's obviously dished up something we shouldn't be dishing up most weeks, which is fair enough. Yeah, it was a practice JLT match, but our effort probably wasn't there early, and then it sort of stemmed on throughout the game. So we had to look at a few things. It's not panic stations or anything like that. We're still pretty confident, but yeah, we got a few little things out of the game, which you should, losing like that.
We were at Freo last week seeing Nick. What did you think of him out there?
Yeah, it's just good to see him back. Poor fella's been in rehab for 18 months. I don't know anyone's done rehab before. It's not the nicest place and nicest stuff he's been doing. So it's just good to see him back out there enjoying his footy. Even though he wasn't allowed to jump too much, and everyone was holding their hearts were in their mouths when he was jumping around. But no, I was just stoked to see him back out there and having a run around again, and hopefully again this week. I haven't spoke to him, seen what he's doing, but I hope from now on he can stand forward and push back in the side ASAP.
And what about Liam Ryan? There's a lot of excitement about what he brings to the side. What have you seen close up? Yeah, he's the excitement package. Liam, he's got plenty of tricks. He's a dangerous forward. We've played on him a couple of times, obviously through pre-season, a few little pracky matches, and yeah, he moves really well, which is exciting for us in the forward line, along with Willie Rioli. We've got a few boys who move really well in the forward half. If we can get it down there to them quickly, it should go a long way to helping us secure a few wins throughout the year, I'd imagine. Yeah, the midfield has been criticised a lot during the pre-season, and it also seemed to be the weak point last year. What are you expecting from them in the season ahead? Yeah, well, the boys have done everything they can through pre-season. I don't think the midfield have really stepped up all year. Since the start of pre-season, they've all come back in really good nick, and I think everyone's publicised that they were, I don't know, bad or whatever. But internally, I'm pretty confident in our midfield for sure. We get Nick back. We throw Brandon Archie, who we've picked up as well. Is only going to add extra value to it. So I've always been confident in our midfield. I'm not the one to be potting them at all. I've got full faith in them.